Well, good afternoon and welcome to Cowdray Park Polo Club for another league match for the St Regis British Open for the Cowdray Gold Cup. We're on Lawns 2. It's a beautiful view and we are in the heart of the South Downs. We hope you're joining for this two teams matchup. It is Clonova Circular versus Ojo Caliente for another round of qualifying league matches here for the British Open Gold Cup. I'm Carly de Martinez, a very, very warm welcome, and it is Argentine Ambassadors Cup Day today, and hence we've got two beautiful Argentine flags flying high in the wind. It's for the Argentine Ambassadors Cup, this match, always played this part way through the British Open, and we are looking forward to seeing which team lifts this cup. A lot of Argentine Ambassador guests here. We've got a very busy marquee just to the side of us and so many guests. Some people new to polo, some people always attending Cowdray on this prestigious Sunday. So a very good afternoon. Let's run through the lineups for you. Raja Karim, what a game, what a tournament, what a Gold Cup he's having. Such a big spearhead of this Clonova side. 0 goal, Raja Karim. Teo Lacao. Let me start again. Teo Lacao. Gosh, get my words out. I've just had a coffee and it's hit me straight away. 7 goals. Juan Luis Zavaleta, 7 goals. And Isidro Strada, 7 goals. 3 7-goalers around Raja. This is a really nice team, balanced at 21 goals. Now, Ojo Caliente, they field a 22-goal side, and we've got the Mexican patron, Ana Escobedo, bringing her team from the high goal, jumping up to, from the medium goal, jumping up to the high goal, which is so good to see. Martin Min Podesta of 6 goals. Facundo Sola, such a talented 8-goal player. And Alfredo Capella, the big hitter, the big man at the back, 8 goals. And they are a 22-goal side. And there she is. There is Anna. She's built this organisation really, really quickly, surrounding herself with experienced professionals while investing in a lot of young British talent as well. They've had a really good run in the medium goal. They're jumping up to the high goal. She's coming out and she's starting on her grey, just having a chat to the umpires. We've got Ben Turner, Henry Fisher out there, and Peter Wright is the third man. Now, they've lost both of their games, unfortunately, Anna, but don't underestimate this side. So, they might go out hard today. They had a tough one against Dubai at guards in the week, and they're also having to play their games very much one after the other, thanks to that heat wave that we had when we didn't play polo for 2 days. And their confidence, though, comes from the medium goal, jumping into the high goal, and they've earned a reputation for sort of fearless attacking, polo, ambitious recruitment, and going from medium to high goal. Let's have a look at, as it stands, League A. So they are sitting both at the bottom of League A, unfortunately. Clonova, they lost both their matches, and so did Ojo Caliente, both their matches against Shoreline and Dubai Ojo Caliente, and Clonova against Shoreline and Fern Park. So they sit at 4th and 5th. Dubai Shoreline at the top. Look at that. Look at the top 3. Dubai just won their match just now against a very tough Shoreline. Shoreline are in 2nd, and Fern Park are in 3rd. Still another match or so to determine that over the next few days. Zavaleta, there he is. Juan Luis Zavaleta for Clonova Circular. And he will be coming out on a pony called Violetta. And familiar quality with Clonova, but a new name, Clonova Circular, arrives with an exciting lineup. There is Min Podesta, just walking off to go and get a pony or another stick. There's a hive of activity here on Lawns for Argentine Ambassadors Day. Zavaleta, well, what can we tell you about him? He's dynamic. He's a regular on the RG Open. He's won many a tournament in Argentina across to England, whether that's the Aspley Cup or the Deauville Gold Cup or the Silver Cup in France. Let's have a quick look at the ponies. Raja Karim coming out on Ilenita Reshada, and I'll tell you a little bit about that in a minute. That's one of his favourites. Scored a cracking goal off it the other day. Teo Lacao on Sprite. Juan Luis Zavaleta on Violetta, and Isidro Strada is on Honey Pea. And Ojo Caliente, Ana Escobedo on Pisco. Min Podesta on Billetera, and Facundo Sola on Edulcorante, and Alfredo Capella on Luma. They are the ponies for the first chucker, Irenita Rechada, is, ironically, this horse was played by Facundo Fernandez Charente in the Irenita Klinova team in the Argentine Open. And Isidro Strada was in that team. And Isidro Strada is now obviously playing alongside Raja Karim, all from Pablo Madonna. These horses, big shout out to him and the breeding plan that Raja's involved with a lot of these horses. They're the top goal scorers. Talking about Pablo because he's at the top. 31 goals. He leads the top goal scorers. Felix Esain is 25. Carlos Ulloa 23. Benjamin Pinello 20. And Sapo 20. So Pablo leads from the front. So if you heard me earlier, it's because Akasha, it's like the guys are in sync with me on the screens at the moment. It's because Akasha scored loads of goals in their first few run-outs. They've won all 3 matches, then lost their last. But Pablo went out and scored 21 goals over 2 games. Shoreline coming in at 44. They're second and top team of goal scorers. And Black Bears are third. You can see they're 40. And then it's Dubai Signet Segabas are joint 4th and 5th with 35. But Akasha certainly looking super strong. They've won 3 and lost 1, so still firmly in the running for the quarterfinals.
So welcome everybody to the Argentine Ambassadors Cup and to our second game here of the day, game 29 between Klinova Secular in the blue and yellow and Ojo Caliente in the green. We're just about to take to the field to start the first chukker. Myself, Colin Martinez and John Kent to drive you through these next 6 chukkers. It's for the Argentine Ambassadors Cup. Both of these teams are sitting towards the bottom of the league table. And they need a win today, as both have had some losses alongside these qualifying matches that they're doing. And we are looking for a great game, balanced side. We'll run through the players for you now really quickly. At 1, Raja Karim for Klinova. Teo Lacau at 2, 7 goals. Juan Sabaleta, 7 goals at 3. And Isidro Estrada at the back, 7 goals. They're a 21-goal side. Ojo Caliente, Ana Escobedo, Martin Podesta, Facundo Sola, and the big header at the back, Alfredo Capella. They're a 22-goal side. Horses are coming out. We've got some good horses on both sides, and we're very excited to see how this match goes on. 2 losses for each team so far, so one of them needs to get a win. They've got only 1 more game after this to play, but they are still the team that have only had 2 games so far in this tournament.
And they are literally looking for their 3rd game here. Both teams only played 2 matches so far. Make sure you download the app if you haven't to Polo 9 TV. John Kent's with me. We're going to guide you through this match. Lawns, we've got a hubbub of people coming in. We've got loads of people on the tailgate, and we've got a game going on behind us. You might be able to see in the background horses galloping around. It's a hive of excitement and loads of polo going on here at Cowdray. So we asked the players to line up. Raja Karim in the red hat on Irenita Rechada from Pablo Madonna. Played in the Argentine Open in the Irenita Klinova team. We are going to hopefully have a good display of polo. If you're new to polo, we'll guide you through some of the rules. But Klinova are straight out of there, like a bat out of hell. And it's number 2 going towards goal. John, let's take it away with a shot to goal. And it's through. John, what a great start.
What a start by Teo Lacau, a player who, over the last couple of years, has been better with every single game. He really starred in the Queen's Cup, getting to the final up at guards. Now that is what he's capable of.
Yeah, absolutely. Good start. Straight out the line out.
So players back in play now. They look to answer straight away, and Facundo Sola flies. Facundo Sola out to the left-hand side. Look at Lacau coming back, but Sola with the ball towards the goal. And what a start to this contest. We said in the last game it was running, but there wasn't a lot of finishing. This one, Carl, this one is starting like the absolute opposite.
Yeah, 1 minute we've played, and we've had 2 goals, and Facundo Sola decides to take one through for Ojo Caliente. And what a brilliant start from both sides. You'll see these guys go head-to-head. They're very well balanced. If you think one side's got 3 7-goalers for Clinova, and one side's got 2 8s and a 6, Ojo Caliente. And where are you watching from? If you're watching on the live stream, please do drop us a comment on the screen, and we will share it on the live stream. We have people tuning in from America, Argentina, Nigeria, Ecuador. It's all happening. What a weekend for sport as well. The Grand Prix's on. Wimbledon's in full force, and England play tonight.
So it comes back here now with the open backhand by Podesta. Podesta looking to see if he can find Alfredo Capella. But Teo Lacau, he started really impressively, but it's stolen off him by Capella. Capella now looks out to the right. Went for the pass to Sola, but he's crowded out by Cedro Estrada and Lacau. But good strong play by Capella. Does give it back now to Facundo Sola. Sola takes it out to the left-hand side. Coming back now is Lacau again with the backhand. Finding now is going to be Zavaleta on the run now. Juan Gris Zavaleta looking for horse flattening out in front. He's got Escobedo coming back. Juan Gris taps it into the 30, into the 20. Juan Gris Zavaleta with the score. 2-1. They're not missing this afternoon.
No, what a great start on a horse called Violetta. Juan Gris Zavaleta on Violetta decides to really open away, gets away from Ana Escobedo and just opens up the batting. What a dynamic player. Watch out for him. He's been everywhere from the Argentine Open to the European circuit in France. He's won many a titles, been in many semi-finals, and one of the familiar faces here at Cowdray. In it goes. Comes straight out to the big man, Alfredo Capella with the maroon hat. Watch out for some big dynamic hits from him. He can hit from long range, but he gets taken off it, and it's left now for his number 2, Martin Podesta.
Podesta sends it out to the right-hand side, looking for Ana Escobedo, but there as well will be Facundo Sola. Sola and Lacau brings it round. Good pressure on him by Teo Lacau right down the far side, but Sola, he's managed to spin it round. A couple of sticks in the air as Sola does draw a whistle.
Enjoying polo in England from America. That's nice. Thank you. Keep the comments coming in. We asked earlier how many times has Dubai won the title they were playing earlier, and not many people got it right. They were close, but not many people were right. Just so you know, I'm going to share you with the news now. They've won it 6 times, the title, and it is the most a team have done it in history, Dubai. Right, in it comes. It comes to Min Podesta, but Zavaleta comes onto it, and Clinova can't quite find it. They have to rush back. Look at these horses, how they stop and turn. And Capella, he can go from here because he's often scored from there at long range before, but he just couldn't quite get a hit on that one, John.
Yeah, Capella, that unique style of his. Look how he looks to get round, but he's stolen again by Teo Lacau. Lacau, the player of the chucker so far here now for Clinova, looking to get running out the front. Capella does well, brings it back just in front of himself here now with Alfredo Capella. Looks behind him as Capella hits the forward. I wondered whether he was looking behind him, but he does eventually take it back round, doing the lateral route here on Lawns ground number 2. The near side backhand. He's doing it all himself here, Alfredo Capella. Now he goes for the big neck shot down the ground, looking for Facundo Sola. These two who play together so often. Facundo Sola with the tap through the goal, and that is another one for Ojo Caliente.
I'm not sure if you saw that on that vision there, or whether we got it in the camera. Alfredo Capella with his neck shot. He nearly departed company with his horse. He hit it that hard, but he got the angle, he got the next shot, and then it was passed up to Sola, and Facundo Sola, riding a horse called Edurante, pops that through. It's 2:15 on the clock. It's 2-2 apiece, and what a great start. What a great opening here for the Argentine Ambassadors Cup as they meet back in the middle.
Yeah, I was just having a look. The horse that Teo Lacau did the quick start out, and a lot more horse called Sprite out here. He's now got off it, so I'm sure we'll see that one come back later in the game as Raja Karim comes through. He's unable to make the play. So here now with Capella. Capella over the top. They've given it back to Lacau. Lacau sends it down for Karim. Karim on the near side in front of Capella. Leaves the ball behind. But the whistle I think it's gone.
Yeah, might have been. I think I didn't hear it at first, but they've all stopped. It could be. Capella had the ball. Raja decided to take it on the near side, but just had his horse's head over the line with that red hat and just caused an infringement of play in front of the player, I think. So they're going to take a quick spot penalty here. Oh, no, it's gone the other way. Yes, that is right. Sorry. Capella, spot.
So Alfredo Capella with the tap, sends it long down at the ground, seeing if he can find Ana Escobedo. Vervo first will be Cedro Strada. Cedro Strada and Alfredo Capella, they're so similar in many ways in the sort of passion and the excitement they bring to their team from the back, as it's here now with Teo Lacau on the near side. Just there, taken away though by Podesta. Min Podesta taking it round now. Ooh, can't quite find the next shot, so it falls again here for Lacau. Lacau bringing it round at speed over the back line.
Yeah, nice from Teo. He just couldn't quite keep it in, but he was there in the right place at the right time. Fresh from reaching the Cartier Queen's Cup final, Teo Lacau. He was playing for Aureus with Mark Tomlinson. They got through to the final against that hard balanced capital side of Heta Castagnola and Lorenzo that have rebranded for La Chisella. But Teo, what a great player, and he's key to how this Clinova side works.
So here now with Cedro Strada, called off the play by Zavaleta. I think I heard the buzzer go back. Might have been on the other ground, though, so to keep on watching here, that is on the other ground. Here now with Zavaleta. Zavaleta underneath the pony. Runs round to the left-hand side. Juan Gris. Oh, he just left the ball behind as his eyes were lighting up in front of goal, and that allows Facundo Sola to spin. Sola sends it long, looking for Capella. Capella with the ball on the near side, pushing him hard. There's that now definitely is the buzzer on this ground, as it's there underneath a couple of ponies. Appealing for the line is Facundo Sola, and now Sola looks to run. This is where he is at his mesmerising best. Facundo Sola, has he got the space? Yes, he does. Facu Sola with the tap into the 30. He's got to keep on moving over clock. It's about to run. Facundo Sola with the tap. Podesta behind. It's a backhand off the line, but eventually they score. And what a play, Facundo Sola.
Well, they can certainly upset Clinova if they keep doing that. Nice from Facundo Sola, the 8-goaler. Storming away. I think that might have been Soprano, one of his horses that he jumps onto for a couple of minutes, and really, really nice from Ojo Caliente. They will finish the first chukker here, and a great start to both sides. This is exactly what we want for the Argentine Ambassadors Cup, and we will be back in a few moments for the start of the second. And for those of you on the live stream, check out this brilliant goal from Perotto Cambiasso from the other day for La Dauphina Marquez de Riscal.
Feel it more with Lineup Pro, the premium subscription from Lineup Polo. Follow every stat live in real time. Search any player and discover win rates, strongest teammates, and powerful performance insights. Search Lineup Polo and subscribe now.
Welcome back, everybody, for the start of the second chukker. And we'll look at the ponies for the second chukker in a few moments. Here they come. Ilanita Zumba for Raja Karim. He started on Rachada. He's on Iranita Zumba. He scored 2 goals off this one. Teo's on Rose. Juangui Zavaleta on Eva. And Isidro Estrada on Nuez. Oh, all nice single names. Rose, Eva, and Nuez. But just in that, let's just have a look on the replay. We've got Ojo Caliente, Ana Escobedo on Kodak, Min Podesta on Encaminada, and Facundo Solo on Caviar, and Alfredo Capello is on Lovelock's Examination. Good little horse. This one from Charlie Hambry. Watch out for him in that Lovelock's Examination. It's a little bay. It's by Open El Padrino out of Chapa Profesora. Big shout out to Canada. Thank you for tuning in from Canada, everybody. We've got everybody tuning in from around the world. Please do join us. What a strike from Capella. That's how big he is on the hits.
Yeah, just put it right there in front of goal. Lovely defensive play by Isidro Estrada. Like I said, a player himself who is capable of that. So maybe it helped him read what was going to happen. So it's here now, stolen away by Min Podesta. Podesta steals it again. Strada, Capella, they're all giving it a go. Teo Lacal sends it further down, but their back will be Podesta. Capella plucks it up the air. Now takes on Lacal. Lacal appealing for a foul, just getting a little bit scrappy as it eventually falls for Sola. Sola out left in front of Strada. And there is a whistle.
Yeah, Sola looked like coming through there. And there was an Ojo Caliente wanting to go that way. And there was a Clinova coming at 90 degrees. So, we'll give a penalty here to the green shirts for Ojo Caliente. They have had a tough one in this league. They had a loss against Shoreline, but they had a really good game. They started and led for sort of 47% of the game. They had a great first half in that. And they had a tough match against Dubai, Ojo Caliente, in the week. So they haven't had too much success as yet, but there is a success there from that beautiful goal struck by Sola. And nice from Facundo, the 8-goaler. Down it goes. Lots of good horses coming out. He's got a cracking little horse called Irenita Soprano, which won best playing pony in the Queen's Cup against Jindal Steel La Dauphina.
So, ball comes back in play and he's gone again. We've seen this script written once already today. It's Teo Lacal being chased by Sola. Sola looks, gives up the chase. Lacal, next shot. That is a bullet through the goal by Teo Lacal. What a score.
Wow, Teo, absolute machine. Look how far he went out there. We said he's just come off of the Queen's Cup playing for Aureus. He's joined this team and he has been firing these goals in left, right and centre. Beautiful play by Teo Lacal. And on straight away with 3 goals for Clinova, 4 to Ojo Caliente. Big shout out to everybody tuning in from Nigeria. Hello, Farag Nazoro from Kano in Nigeria. We've got so many people, John, tuning in from around the world. It truly is a global polo community watching this British Open at the moment.
So here now with Capella. Capella, one of the favourites of our viewers, Alfredo Capella, sends the ball down the ground. Good backhand played by Juan Gris Zavaleta. Capella there to meet it and send it back. Lovely strike there by Alfredo. Finding Facundo. Facundo Sola. Out the air once, out the air twice. Facundo Sola scores.
Yeah, we are goal-to-goal ends here. This is fantastic. What a nice play from Capella. He's got the big hit. He sails it up. It comes down with a little bit of snow on it. And Facundo Sola just pops that one through the posts, and that is nice. 5 goals to 3. Ojo Caliente having a really good start. They had a great start in all of their matches. It's just that consistency, whether they can hold on in the second half, is their stats at the moment. So it'll be interesting to see in the second half of this game if they can hold on and keep maintaining a good presence. There's a whistle on the play as that ball comes in on the line-out. Umpires are moving straight away up the field. If we see from the replay, I think we had a pony going straight across. So it is a penalty to Ojo Caliente, which translates from Spanish as hot eye or hot spring. It reflects the team's bold identity and the dynamic style of play that they've got here. And it will be Capella now. We've seen somebody hit from here and score a goal in this tournament. Capella going for Sola for the pass. Intercepted, John.
Yeah, reading it. You can watch just... I was pointing at the back of a play there. Taylor Cow, he went all the way back because what that allows him to do is to pick up the line. He's got to meet it, and he did, and now he runs. Taylor Cow, we've seen him score twice at this end, running away already. Picks up the approach shot, and Lacau today is showing the Queen's Cup form. Taylor Cow, what a score. End to end. He took a real risk, but wow, did that work.
Well, that worked from the Capella. Big hit. He dropped back to meet the line, as you said, and then he guts on it. Min Podesta just can't catch him, can't get anywhere near him. And Teodoro Lacau on an absolute flyer to goal, and straight away they're 1 goal behind. Brilliant play by Klinova.
It's a super interesting tactic that against the long hitter. When you see Teo Lacau, like I said, he went round behind the goal and he came back down. He knew Capella hits it long, and by going behind the goal, it allowed him to pick up the line and have the free run. Really interesting to see as it comes now back for Cedro Strada. Strada with the tail backhand. Back there again is Alfredo Capella. It won't put him off from having a go at that long drive, as it just so characterizes his performance, the way he plays, as it comes now here again with Podesta. Podesta, he will pick it up, looks down the ground. Min Podesta with the chip, now looking for Alfredo Capella a little bit closer to goal. Capella, there is Zavaleta. The umpire's happy that the space was there and is going to turn round now with Zavaleta picking up with the counter. Raja Karim waits at the front. Raja Karim gets delivered the ball. Karim now looking to run away from Podesta. Coming back is Ana Escobedo. Karim out in front, just has a look behind him. A cut shot played, coming through. I wondered if I heard a whistle, and I thought I did, and it definitely happened.
Yeah, I think there's a whistle slightly earlier on, John, on a play that happened earlier. Great opening, though, in this second chukker. Really, really good open polo. So we're just going to go to the third man and just find out why the whistle was blown slightly earlier. It was slightly off camera for us, and we were just seeing that I think there was an issue just slightly earlier on, which the umpires, or was it Raja? Okay. And it was, we thought there was a foul before that, but umpires have said, no, it was just the Klinova player just coming in front there of Ojo Caliente as they went for the attack. So it's a great sight here. The Union Jacks are flying high. We've got a brilliant 2 teams battling it out here on lawns for such a great day of polo for the Argentine Ambassadors Cup. The Argentine flags are flying high here to our right of the grandstand. We welcome all of you from the Argentine Embassy and all the guests here as Capella comes through on an absolute stormer, but everyone's gone on to it. The first person to turn is
Cedro Strada. It's Strada coming through the ground at speed. They look behind. Too many players had committed. Cedro Strada, he's not going to slow down though. He's going to keep on going. Cedro Strada, the pressure of Min Podesta on the grade, just a little bit much. And now they're going to turn it back around. What an entertaining game we've had. This is wonderful polo by both sides. This is picked up now by Min Podesta. Podesta, the field is opened up in front of him. Podesta looks right. He's got Teo Lacau back there. Min Podesta, the young Argentinian Podesta, has a look out in front and now just does slow it down. Podesta goes left, then goes right, forgets the ball, gives it to Capella. Capella coming round in a little bit of miscommunication, and there's a whistle.
It's a shame. Capella was coming round to help, but as he swept in, there was a Klinova player just coming down the line, I think, and he went across to get the ball, but there was Strada on his way back from that lovely run to goal, and he'd established that line to go back in defence. So they've got it, and they'll take it quickly. And there's the pass up. And we just got another whistle. So they're just going to retake that again. They took it a little bit too quickly. What a great sight. Polo going on in the background on the other pitch. We've got the Argentine Ambassadors Cup here for the league qualifying match for the Argentine Embassy. Argentine Ambassadors Cup, here we go, driven in, and we welcome all of our friends here. We've got Argentina, and some of the most influential polo stars are from Argentina, from breeding to players to the stars of tomorrow. And just emphasises that Anglo and Argentine relationship that we have here and through Cowdray and the British Open. It really is a special relationship. So thank you all for coming, and a huge thank you to Mariana Plaza and the Argentine ambassador and all the guests. Capella clears for this Ojo Caliente side. He's such a great dynamic player. He's brilliant in defence, and he's absolutely super in attack. Claims this ball, he's got to get it away and try and pass it up. What a ride-off, John. Look at that from Teo.
Yeah, Teo has been so strong and just a little bit quicker than we've seen him in this tournament so far as he looks out in front of Sola. Teo Lacau goes for scenic route with Venier's side. He cannot miss today as we hear the buzzer go. The buzzer beater by Teo Lacau.
Well, Teo Lacau for me is MVP at the moment for sure. What a player. He's so full of dynamo today. On the near side, he puts it through traffic and he gets it through. What a lovely shot from Teo. Right, we'll be back in a few moments. It's 5 apiece here at Cowdray Lawns, and we will be going to a commercial break. Check out what we've got on the live stream. It is a lovely goal from Joaquin Pitaluga. We'll be back in a few moments.
Gone down thinking it was a 60 or further still, so rightfully waiting, and it is Facundo Pierres. Pierres sends it out to the left-hand side, looking for Pitaluga's really good blocking work by Veer Harmsworth, giving Pitaluga the space, and between Harmsworth and Pitaluga, a really nice play. Facundo Pierres sent it, but do not underestimate the importance there of the work that was done by Veer Harmsworth, who just took away the player. He didn't need to do it forever, he just needed to give Joaquin Pitaluga the space coming through. 11 goals to 10.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's have a look at the horses. Ana Escobedo coming out on Rena. Min Podesta on Trompada. Facundo Sola on Catella. And Alfredo Capella on Legendaria. That's the grey. Watch out for that one. Clean over. Open Caricatura for Raja Karim from Gonzalo Pierres Senior. Taylor Cow on Fiorella, Juan Gris Savaleta on Toda, and Isidro Estrada on Medianoche. Okay, so we're in play. We pick up. Backed up. Over the top of that one goes Min Podesta, just on the grey. We've got 2 greys out there. We've got 3 greys out there because we've got Alfredo Capella rushing back on Legendaria, but Raja Karim has taken an absolute flyer. Karim coming out on open Caricatura. Is he going to go all the way? He leaves it behind, but it'll be backed up by Teo Lacau. Whistle, whistle, whistle. 5-5, and there was a whistle. Nice play from Raja. Okay, so what we see is we had a grey, Ojo Caliente, number 2, green shirt, flying down the line, claiming his line as the Clonova player just came in front. So easy to spot a grey. Nice to see 3 greys out there. We don't often see so many greys at one time. Look at these two. Look at Teo. Watch these two over here. We've got Teo Lacau and Min Podesta having their own battle up the field, because here comes Sola storming through.
Well, it's that same idea again. If it goes through in the lines there, it would allow Teo to turn back onto it. But that's for set play. It's a very clever way of playing against Alfredo Capello. It's here now with Juan Gris Zavaleta. Zavaleta with the under the neck shot, looking for Strada. Strada, has he got the space? He did, but he couldn't quite keep the composure in front of goal, and Capello ushers it over the back line.
It's really good for those of you that might be here as guests and you haven't seen as much polo. Those of you on the live stream, I'm sure you know, but it is all about what's happening off the play, and just so many battles happening around the field, not just the guy hitting the ball. If you look at where people are marking and pulling people into space and making space, this is so dynamic, and these two teams are really showing us a great example of that, of what's happening off the ball. And you can see we've always got a player with a player, which again is great polo. We've got a man on a man, or a man on a woman, should we say, with Ana Escobedo. And a huge shout out to Ana Escobedo and her patronage here for the Ojo Caliente side. South American, Mexican flair, bringing only one of 3 women in the British Open. We've got a Heina Shaker Mather for UAE. We've got Emma McRae for Valhalla. And we've got Ana Escobedo for Ojo Caliente. And she's out there playing at this high-level mixed teams and doing a sterling job guiding her team through one of the most toughest and most competitive British Opens that we've had for a long time, and one of the big calendars on the polo circuit. Would anybody like to know the Grand Prix, where people are at the moment? Oof, that was a mixed bag. Some said yes, some said no. Right, let's have a look at the penalty. They're chatting to the third man, John. Really nice shot from Cowdray. So decision's been made. A foul against Juan Gris Zavaleta, just accidentally hitting a ball into traffic. And so they will get a foul against that. Clean over. And it will go to Ojo Caliente, which will take them to 6-5 to take the lead. So you can't play a ball into traffic if you've got room either side. You've got to try and hit that ball around traffic, around a player or a horse. Obviously, sometimes, you know, it's unintentional, of course, 90.9% of the time, of course it is, but sometimes it just gets caught in the way. So unfortunately, it will be a penalty to Facundo Sola, the number 3 here for Ojo Caliente, 40 yards penalty. It's beautifully struck. In it goes. Ojo Caliente take the lead. Back again. It is 6-5. Cleanova 1 behind. Back to the middle. Now they're talking here. Capella talking to Sola, explaining, what should we do on this next play? Min Podesta, cool as a cucumber. He really is. And Ana Escobedo leading the front here for these players. Viva Mexico tonight. No, you can't share that on the screen. Stop putting that on the screen, Polo Line TV. Don't say Viva Go Mexico tonight. You're going to beat England. What are you talking about? No. Take that off the screen immediately. We're cheering for England, not Mexico. I know why, because Anna's here. We're cheering for Mexico for Anna. Oh, you saw what happened there. The grandstand got a good eyeful of that. And there was a horse's head also in somebody's chest. It was a good ride-off from Sola beforehand. And then Min Podesta came together with Strada. I had a little little kiss, little hug, little kiss, little rub. Rubbing's racing. Days of Thunder. Did you go and watch Days of Thunder the other day, John? I can't believe you've never seen the Tom Cruise movie Days of Thunder. So did you go back and watch it?
I am yet to take your television recommendations, I'm afraid, Carl.
Just missing out. One of the best car films ever made. Okay, so unfortunately, Estrada came in and gave too much love and affection to Ojo Caliente. So his horse just coming across the face there of the line. So we've got it. Ojo Caliente, 60 yards now. Who will take it? The big man Capella, or will it be Facundo Sola from the 60-yard line? It's Facundo Sola. It's a beautiful power, but it just went to the left, unfortunately, for Sola. 8 goals, and he's worth every single one of them. So dynamic in his play, whether he's attacking or whether he's defending. In comes Klinova now. A chance for them to have possession and regain momentum. Raja Karim's to the left. Up goes the runner.
The runner is Cedro Strada. Strada and Podesta getting close together again as it's Strada out in front. Strada takes it out the air a couple of times, now slows it down into the corner. Cedro Strada being watched still by Podesta. Podesta just forcing Cedro Strada. Just look how that horse comes back on itself in the far corner in front of that St. Regis sponsorship sign, this being the St. Regis British Open here at Cowdray Park, as it's given now to Lecao again on the near side. Teo Lecao goes to the backhand towards the goal, but it's just going to come here again for Capella. Capella, the tail backhand, but it's into the body of Strada. They get a little bit lucky, goes wide to the left.
Yeah, very lucky there from Capella. He did a big tail backhand, but it did come off, but gets deflected. So it will be a lucky hit-in for the big man with the hat, the maroon hat. Here we go. Everyone's back out on the field. He was just waiting for Sola because Sola went to quickly change onto a horse, and there's the release up to the right-hand side. He's got Ana Escobedo going up there. Teo Lecao, she's pushing Teo out the way to get some space for her team. That's brilliant play by her. There's the pass going up towards Min Podesta, but coming back in defence is Klinova with he faked the backhand and he's still got it. He's taken it around, John Zavaleta.
Yeah, really quick play by Juan Gris Zavaleta. Chasing him is Min Podesta. Juan Gris on the near side sends it down the ground. Really nice plays by Juan Gris Zavaleta. He's given it to Raja Karim. Karim couldn't quite find the angle of the play, so it's here again now with Facu Sola. Sola behind him at Capella. Facundo Sola reaches out, is Teo Lecao. Sola, though, keeps control in between the number 2 and 3 for Klinova. Now Capella behind him has a look to see where Podesta goes. He's the option to the left. Down the centre of the ground goes Facundo. He goes left, does Capella, but it's going to come here again for Teo Lecao. Lecao takes it out left again. Now just takes it out the air. Lovely little scoop up there as Teo Lecao now opens his shoulder, sends it long, looking for a run of Cedro Strada, but good anticipation there again by Alfredo Capella. This game has such a nice back and forth about it as it's here again with Min Podesta. Podesta to his left goes Facu Sola. These two have played together so much over years. Now look for Capella. Capella's the option out in front. Sola chooses just to keep it. He's got to be careful with a couple of Klinova players around him. Now looks out left for Min Podesta. Podesta takes it up into the 60. Takes on Raja Karim. Karim does well, as does Zavaleta. But here now, the truck and trailer of Ojo Caliente coming through. The umpires do eventually blow a whistle.
Yeah, not pretty. The truck and trailer, as we call it, wasn't pretty like bees to honey. It kind of really slowed down. Everybody was trying to get a stab on it. Capella was the last one to touch it. Raja Karim just in the way of Capella as Capella's coming in there. I think there might have been a crossing of play by Klinova, which means they've got a spot here right in front of goal. Hello, Alex Orusso, watching from Brazil. Come on, come on, come on. Thank you for your comments here on the live stream. We've had so many people tune in from around the world. This is amazing stuff. It's so good to hear from all of you. It's what polo's all about, playing in 80 countries around the world, and we've truly got a global community watching something as prestigious as the British Open. So thank you all for your comments. It's taken Sola through penalty. Up it goes. Oco Caliente, 7 goals to 5 here. They really are storming now. They've got momentum. And can they hold on to it in the second half? They are statistically known for starting off brilliantly in the first half, and then they just drop a little bit in the second half. The consistency rate just drops down. So be interesting to see whether they can hold on to it in the second half. We've got about a minute to go here, and it is firmly momentum with the green shirts of Ana Escobedo's team.
So now looking to go again as it comes out here for Min Podesta. Podesta, Lecal. Podesta with the cut shot towards the goal. Min Podesta, what a score that is. And if Teo Lecal was the man of the first couple of chuckers, Min Podesta, he's going really well now.
Wow, what a great shot from Min Podesta. We haven't spoken about him much because he's been doing so much work off the ball. He scored a couple in the early ones, but what an impressive goal from him. What a cut shot. Very, very nice indeed. Plays most of his polo in Argentina, France, Switzerland and England. He does the European circuit and the Argentine circuit. And he is so calm, so tactically aware. And that was a beautiful foresight to do a cut shot there. We've got about 10 seconds to go here in this first half. Let's see if we can get one more for Clinova or one more for Ojo Caliente.
Sent long down the ground. It's going to be Ana Escobedo out in front. What a chance here. Come on, Ana, with the cut shot. Called off by Podesta, but Podesta just leaves the ball behind, so it will be turned back at them now by Juan Gris Zavaleta. There goes the buzzer. This chucker again has absolutely flown by in this contest. Is still now here with Cedro Estrada. Sends Raja Karim on his way. Raja now looking to run out in front. He's about 20 from goal. Has he got the time? Raja Karim over the top. Tail backhand. And they're going to come back at them again with Min Podesta. The game continues to go. Min Podesta appealing for a foul. Nothing coming. Here now with Facu Sola. How far can he go? He can send it a long way up towards the 60, towards the US Polo ASSN side. The players look round. They think it's done. They're going to turn round. Has the buzzer gone? Yes, it has. The buzzer's gone.
So, ladies and gentlemen, here, pitch side. And those of you on the live stream, that is the first half. 5 to Clinova Circular and 8 to Ojo Caliente. What a great first half from both sides. Can the consistency stay for the green shirts in the second half? So, those of you on the live stream, check out a brilliant interview with Santos Merlos from Dubai. We caught up with him, how he's getting on with Dubai, and he's been called up this year to one of the biggest organisations in the tournament and the organisation that's won the Gold Cup the most times. We will leave you with that, and we'll be back in a few minutes, John and I, for the second half.
Bueno, es Dubai Polo Team, está formado por Tarek Albaguardi, Antonio Igui, Barto Castañola y yo, Santos Merlos. Me llegó la propuesta el año pasado cuando terminó la temporada acá y se dieron los handicaps y todo eso y la combinación, nada, ahí yo estaba en Nueva York. Nada, la verdad que increíble, muy divertido, adentro de la cancha, fuera de la cancha, en la caballeriza, en el asado. Nada, la verdad que muy divertido, muy lindo grupo de trabajo. Y nada, la verdad que eso te hace un poco la temporada, ¿no? Te divertís adentro de la cancha, te divertís afuera y la verdad que así se la pasa muchísimo mejor. Y no, obviamente sí, exige un montón el tema de los caballos y mucho más en la temporada acá, que bueno, que sabemos el nivel que tiene, ¿no? De caballos y es algo que bueno, nada, es un esfuerzo de año a año y tratar de irse montando mejor y bueno, por suerte Dubái tiene el apoyo de varios caballos de ellos que varios le están pasando a Antonio, algunas juega Barto, yo tengo todo mío, pero sé que si algún día me falta una, Dubái me va a poder aportar. En Argentina voy a jugar la clasificación con Jared Seni, el Terre y Sandy Cernadas, así que nada, con ganas de que arranque eso también, va a estar divertido. No, jugar para Dubái es un honor, porque la verdad que este equipo ha hecho muchísimo a lo largo de la historia acá y es lindo poder estar en este equipo y lo más divertido te diría que el día a día y con la tranquilidad que se toma todo y tampoco tan tranquilo porque hay mucha concentración en todo lo que hacemos, tratamos de hacerlo mejor pero nada, te diría que el día a día es muy divertido, eso es lo que está bueno.
Feel it more with Lineup Pro, the premium subscription from Lineup Polo. Follow every stat live in real time. Search any player and discover win rates, strongest teammates, and powerful performance insights. Search Lineup Polo and subscribe now.
Everything begins here. Every field, every crop, every meal. But across the world, the soil we depend on is under pressure. And the future of farming depends on restoring it. Safe rock, a natural resource to enrich the earth.
Feel it more with Lineup Pro, the premium subscription from Lineup Polo. Follow every stat live in real time. Search any player and discover win rates, strongest teammates, and powerful performance insights. Search Lineup Polo and subscribe now.
Everything begins here. Every field, every crop, every meal. But across the world, the soil we depend on is under pressure. And the future of farming depends on restoring it. Safe rock, a natural resource to enrich the earth.
Feel it more with Lineup Pro, the premium subscription from Lineup Polo. Follow every stat live in real time. Search any player and discover win rates, strongest teammates, and powerful performance insights. Search Lineup Polo and subscribe now.
Gone down thinking it was a 60 or further still, so rightfully waiting, and it is for Kundo Pierres. Pierres sends it out to the left-hand side, looking for Pitaluga's really good blocking work by Veer Harmsworth, giving Pitaluga the space, and between Harmsworth and Pitaluga, a really nice play. For Kundo Pierres sent it. Do not underestimate the importance there of the work that was done by Veer Harmsworth, who just took away the player. He didn't need to do it forever. He just needed to give Joaquin Pitaluga the space coming through. 11 goals to 10.
Welcome back everybody. Look at a beautiful view. Look at those mow lines here from the drone shot. To Cowdray for the St. Regis British Open for the Gold Cup. Let's look at the stats halfway through this match. Clinova versus Ojo Caliente. And very interesting indeed. Very similar on certain respects, but quite a lot on differences on others. Look at the penalties. Ojo Caliente 9. Clinova 2, throw-ins 7 by 1 by Ojo Caliente, 5 Clinova. 58% of time Ojo Caliente leading, 11% Clinova. Now, statistically, Ojo Caliente die off in the second, not die off, but they don't have a strong second half compared to their first half. So there's a nice shot of Ana Escobedo. Just getting on top of her pony, ready for the fourth. And look at that comment. Thank you for joining. A couple of YouTube comments. Please do share them. We'll put them on the screen. Let's go, Ojo Caliente. Yeah, let's go. Vamos, vamos, vamos. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We're here for the Argentine Ambassadors Cup. This is between these two for this traditional part of the tournament that they play for. Bien Min, yes, Min is playing brilliantly. What a goal he had towards the end, Min Podesta. Well, everyone's loving Podesta. Come on, Podesta, watching from Argentina. Maria. Well, let's go and have a look at him. There he is. Come on, Podesta, and there he is. What a tent that is. Such a cool tent, Ojo Calientes, isn't it? And they got that exciting kind of vibe, that Mexican kind of vibe. Podesta's had a brilliant game. Absolutely brilliant. If you think the team has earned a reputation, they've progressed from medium goal success to competing against the world's elite in the Cartier Queen's Cup, and then now for the St. Regis British Open. They've won in the past. Like last year, they had a brilliant year. They won the Queen Mother's Centenary Tournament at Guards. They had some brilliant victories in the Cartier Queen's Cup group stages this year. They had a brilliant comeback win over Jindal Steel La Dauphina. That was the time where they had a brilliant second half. Look at momentum. Clinova, you can just see the little blues are Clinova, but Ojo Caliente certainly have a lot of momentum, more so in the middle of the second chukker and then very, very much in the third. There he is, Podesta. Doma Simoka is one of his best playing ponies that he's won a lot with over the years. He is going to bring out Simoka, I think now. Look at that for timing. It's like we knew it was going to happen. I didn't actually realize it's going to happen, but there it was. Doma Simoka is one of Min Podesta's ponies. We just saw him jump onto it. Bred by Lara Irenita. It's Irenita Doma Simoka. Earned best playing pony last year in the Gstaad in Switzerland Gold Cup, but also it's won many accolades here in the UK. Atentos con Facu. Juega una locura. Brilliant. Facu Sola. Now you can see there actually on Facu's horse, you can see block it. You can see the equine protection there. Can you see just on the front of the horse and then on the side of the temples there? A lot of the high goal players opting for blockitpolo.com, and it really is good to see anything that we can put on our ponies. There's a couple of horses going out there with the goggles on as well, the nice Oakley goggles as I like to call them for the horses, which one a protection, two for UV light. So some horses are more sensitive than others, but some go for the protection as well for the horses. So Simoka. That's a cracking little one coming out in the fourth. Facundo Sola. Well, let's go with Clinova first. Open Classica for Karim, from Gonzalo Pieres Senior. Teolador Lacao for Secusa. Juan Luis Zavaleta Nuez and Isidro Estrada on Siracusa. That's the fourth checker starting for them. And then we will go to Ojo Caliente's horses. Sensible for Ana Escobedo. Simoka, we just talked about that one. And Facundo Sola, Discreta, and Alfredo Capella, Ingenio. So here we go. We are back. We're just asking the last few people to clear the fields. And if you could all please, Argentine Ambassador Cup guests, if you could move yourself back behind the line, please, and back into the marquee. We've just got to start this match, and we can't start it unless you are back behind the safety line. But so good to see so many people here as a man jumps across the white line as life flashes before his very eyes. I'm trying to see if I can smell the gorgeous empanadas from the Argentine ambassador's tent. Well, I know there's some very nice steak being cooked right now. Thank you so much. Well done, everybody. The pitch looks fantastic, and welcome to Cowdray if you've never been here before, and thank you so much for supporting this amazing day. We kick off now the second half, 8-5. These players coming out on a big range of ponies. Dima Simoka, Irenita bred for Min Podesta. Watch out for him with the white hat. And for Clinova, well, for Ojo Caliente, should I say. Was that a whistle?
No, that was your phone.
Was it? Oh,
yeah. So here now with Clinova. The under the neck shot looking for teammate Taylor Cow at the front. Taylor Cow picks it up here now for Clinova. The player, like we said, perhaps a little early in the coronation of MVP, but he certainly did start this game absolutely flying.
So we had, unfortunately, just as Clinova were just trying to play that shot, went for a swing, and there was a green shirt underneath his arm. So he just couldn't quite carry on with that swing, Clinova player. So we have a foul against Ojo Caliente, and right in front of goal for Clinova Circular. 40 yards penalty. Isidro Estrada just teeing up this ball. One of the tournament's fresh faces. They didn't play the Queen's Cup, but they are here pushing for the gold. Estrada. Calm under pressure and brilliantly mounted. Here we go. Great shot on goal. It's through. It's nice. It will take Clinova to 6-8. And it is a beautiful strike penalty from Strada, winner of many a cup here in the UK, whether it's the Royal Windsor Cup or finalists in the Warwickshire Cup. He competes in Dubai, very big on the Dubai circuit. Dubai Gold Cup, Dubai Silver Cup, and he's even played on the snow in Samoritz, as well as being Argentina's leading high goal professionals. In it goes, pops straight out, and it is a rush back. Capella gets taken and pushed right off by Zavaleta, John. That was a very good ride-off on the big man, but he still got it. He still got it.
Yeah, he's so strong in those situations, Alfredo Capella, as it falls here now between Zavaleta and here now with Facundo Sola, as Sola takes it out to the left-hand side, chasing him hard again Estrada, but Facundo Sola had just for space to come in once, but couldn't get there the second time. The backhand, not convincing, but it goes over the back line off a pony.
We talked about making sure they keep that consistency. Ojo Caliente for the second half. Already, Clinova have been dominating the momentum for the first minute or two. Let's see if they can get back hold onto it. But there goes the ball. Nice cut shot to try and find Raja Karim or Teo Lacao. Lacao ride down onto it now. What a brilliant first half Teo had. goal-scoring machine and cut through the Ococaliente camp. He decides to take it now and chop it back to Juan Gris Zavaleta. Oh, I'm not sure he wanted to do that, John.
No, he didn't find what he was looking for with the passes. Alfredo Capella now comes in, turns it round left. Behind him, using the block of Facundo Sola. So Alfredo Capella, the space out to the left, but there's a whistle behind the play.
You can see now just the pressure of both these teams. We've had a couple of penalties already in the first 2 minutes, a couple of fouls as both sides are just trying to desperately push either in defence or try and do the counter-attack. Okay, so just having word in through our ear from the third man umpire on the sideline. There was an overuse of the whip by Teo Lacau, the number 2. So he's been given a yellow and a penalty against him. Unfortunate for Teo, because we were just saying how well he's had a game so far. It's taken by Ococaliente. They increase their lead to 9 goals to 6. And that is unfortunate for Teo. You can use it as an aid, but he just got punished. So back to the middle. Great shot from Sola. Great for Ococaliente. Min Podesta on this pretty little pony coming back to the middle first with the ears forwards, ready to go. They will then start from the middle with a 5B. So as you have that penalty given down there, you then get possession back on the midfield here for 5B. So they get another bite of the cherry for possession. And a big shout out to a couple of people messaging direct saying hi. They're watching at home. Do drop me a message direct or to John if you want. If you have got our details, we'll give you a shout out. So many people dropping messages on the live stream. People in Morocco right now. Hello to Tim watching. Hope you're well. And here we go. Capella.
So Alfredo Capella now taking on Cedro Strada. Strada comes back, just wins possession in the centre of the ground. Sent out left there, so it's going to be picked up here again by Juan Gris Zavaleta. Just slow, taking his time. We saw them so quick earlier on in the game. A slight change in tactic, finding Teo Lacau. We spoke about the truck and trailer earlier. Now Teo Lacau looks to burst through. Lacau sending it up into the 60, into the 40. Just left the ball behind, but the backup is there with Juan Gris Zavaleta with the shot, with the score. That's more like it again from Clenova.
What nice polo from Clenova. Literally stop and pass, drop it back, pass it back up, drop it back to the next one. Each people backing each other up. A sure attack wave there from the yellow and blue shirts. Bring them a goal very nicely indeed as they come back to the middle. Really lovely polo from Clenova, and that's exactly what we want to see more of. And Raja Karim getting up there at the front with the red hat on. He's back out, ready to go. He's always pushing in the polo, in the high goal, whether it's in Argentina with a team or whether it's in America in the US Open or whether it's here in the British Open. But we just see the shrug of the shoulders, the way. No, definitely not. But unfortunately it is. To the Clenova side, given away by Ococaliente. That's unfortunate because they've got possession back. They've just scored. And then they're going to go again with another set possession play here. Teo Lacau just jumping onto a fresh pony. Zavaleta, Strada, Sola.
So Cedro Strada with the tap. Waiting there is Sola. Strada behind him. Now flicks it round, but quick to it again was Teo Lacau. Lacau takes it to the left. Capella waits patiently. Teo taps it up towards the 60. Can he find the cut? He can, but I think just too far to the right-hand side.
It was just bouncing around a little bit there, John, wasn't it? It was just sort of hopping around. He was trying to steer it up and slow it down in order to get that big hit cut shot, but it just wouldn't stay still. So he thought, well, I better take it before I get tackled. And then just hit it a bit too far to the right. Capella bringing it in for Oco Caliente. 9-7 in the fourth. What a good match this is. Open polo. And look at Min Podesta. He's looking for his runner in solo, but he just went over the top of that one.
So it's going to be turned round here by Zavaleta. Zavaleta on the spin. Sends it long down the ground, looking for Raja Karim. Karim coming out to the left. Raja Karim with the cut shot. He found the cut shot, but it's gone wide to the right-hand side.
That was one hell of a cut shot there from Raja.
Really nice.
Scored a couple of goals already in this British Open. Has Raja.
Alfredo Capella brings the ball into the play. Big congratulations to close friends of Alfredo Capella, Tim and Duarte Atias, the governors. They got the win in another game at Cowdray earlier today as the open backhand played by Zavaleta. Zavaleta finding Cedro Strada. Cedro Strada just taps it, sends it long down the ground, looking for the goal. Cedro Strada, I think, is just going to curl wide right, but better here by Klinova.
Absolutely. Possession is in. I said in the second half, Oco Caliente just suddenly drop a little bit, and let's hope that isn't true to the stats for today, because they have dropped a little bit at the moment, because Oco Caliente aren't pushing as hard as they were, and Klinova are just getting that ball back up in their goal mouth a lot of times at the moment. Let's see if momentum can change now they've got the hit and the push in.
So sent long out left now, looking here. But Teo Lacau in defence. The open backhand into the sky. Facundo Sola. And if any player is capable of that, it is Facundo. But it's just left behind. And here now with Zavaleta. Zavaleta finds the distance. But it's just going to go wide right and over the back line again.
They're still pushing on that door, John. They're knocking. They're knocking on Oco Caliente's door. They're saying, let me in. Klinova are pushing. 9-7. It's been a while since we've had a goal. There's 35 seconds or so to go until, I think, the first buzzer. Let's have a change. Whilst they've got this stop in play. Min Podesta with the white hat. Oco Caliente just going down to jump onto another horse. Raja Karim's going down to the left-hand side to the Klinova tent. Everybody using it to change. Zavaleta needed to change his pony. And it is all about at this level, the true stars of the show. We talk about the British Grand Prix and how important it is to have fast cars and to make sure you don't wear out your tyres and you don't overcook the engine. Well, it's exactly the same here. These horses are bred for speed, agility and stamina, but they need to be managed. They need to be strategized. You don't want to run them too hard. You don't want to run them too less. You need to have the tyres at optimum temperature. For you Formula One fans, well, it's just the same with the horses. You need to have them at peak level and trying to peak them at all times. And that's quite hard when you've got a tournament that lasts for 3 or 4 weeks at a big season. These guys have been playing since May in the UK in some big profile tournaments at different levels as well as high goal. And this British Open comes towards the end of a very, very high, intense period for a lot of these guys. And these horses need to have their fitness maintained and their condition peaked and kept just on that balance. And that is what makes a good polo player and a big team and organisation. You only get that really from experience and from investment in horses. And there's so much more to it in the strategy and the team dynamics, which is what is so exciting about this sport. So Capella will bring this in for Oco Caliente. He feeds it up. He's still got it now.
So left behind here now for Sola. Sola behind him again. It comes Capella. Capella picks it up, sends it out to the right-hand side. Still here now with Alfredo up over the halfway line and over the boards.
Yeah, he puts his hand to his head. He's like, sorry, I've just given away possession there. Just mistimed that hit and it just bounced out over the boards. That's the 30-second buzzer. And that's a shame. They had a run to goal there. But they will call that at the end now of this. Chucker, please put your hands together here pitch side for both teams. Show your appreciation. Would be very much appreciated. It's the end of the fourth. 9 goals to Ojo Caliente, 7 to Clinova. And for those of you watching the live stream, we've got some highlights from the Saint-Mem in Paris. It is the Polo Champagne tournament in Saint-Mem in Paris. And we'll show you a couple of highlights on the live stream for that. It's a big tournament, and the final is today. We'll speak to you later.
Sous aucun prétexte, je ne peux avoir de réflexe malheureux. Il faut que tu m'expliques un peu mieux comment te dire adieu. Mon cœur de silex vit de bon feu, ton cœur de pyrex résiste au feu. Je suis bien perplexe, je ne peux me résoudre aux adieux.
So here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the live stream, and welcome back here pitch side. We're just going to look at some stats here. So the first chukker, it was Clinova 2, Ojo Caliente scored 3, so they're in the lead. The second chukker, they evened up, and Ojo Caliente scored 2 more in the second chukker, but Clinova scored 3 more, so they went to 5-5 in the second chukker. In the third chukker, Clinova didn't score anything. They stayed on 5, but Ojo Caliente scored a couple more, and they took the lead again to 8-5. And then in the fourth chukker you just saw, we had a couple and then a couple, so we are 9-7. So slowly, both team notching up, but it has been very close indeed. Statistically, we talk about Ojo Caliente, just not as consistent second half to first half. Let's hope that changes, because at the moment, stats say that Clinova definitely had that last chukker. 6 goals to Clinova, 5 goals to Ojo Caliente have been the field goals. And then we have had 8 fouls to Clinova and 6 fouls to Ojo Caliente. So more fouls coming in from the Clinova side. We'll start with the ball bounced out for a drop ball here for the Clinova Circular. Everybody's back out on the field. Umpire shouts play, and we will start this 5th chukker here on lawns as we look for some gaps. Raja Karim goes all the way up the top next to Ana Escobedo. There's Teo Lacau on the grey. Teo now coming to try and find in on this one. Chips back inside, cuts back in, will pass it up now. Tries to find Zavaleta or Raja Karim. Ana Escobedo's there. Can she get to it? Good blocking from Ana Escobedo, and it's cleared out to the boards by the number 3s for both sides.
Yeah, really nice blocking work being done there by Ana Escobedo, but it's going to come back at them with Zavaleta. Got through the stick there of Capella. Zavaleta now looking to turn on the speed again here for Clinova. Good defensive work by Alfredo Capella, who got the backhand, but just wondered what was going on with the 2 players coming down behind him.
Great little backhand from Capella, but in doing that, there was a Clinova player coming through, I think. So we had the backhand from Capella. But the Shoreline player was coming down the line, they think, but they'll just have a quick check at this. And they'll have a quick chat to the 3rd man. And it is a penalty. 30 yards to Raja Karim's team, Klinova, Circular, if they get this, they'll take themselves to 8-1 behind Ojo Caliente. They haven't scored for a while, Ojo Caliente. Klinova with the momentum. So another penalty. Let's see who steps up for this one. Will it be Zavaleta or will it be Strada or will it be Teo? Oh, it's Raja, I think. Raja's going for it. Okay, here goes Raja Karim. He scores. That's a nice goal from a penalty on Iranita Zumba. It is Raja Karim. And an interesting conversation I was having with Raja earlier on today. He had a little practice, a little bit of fun game last night. And him and Facundo Sola had a penalty shootout because they're based at Tripitz. And they were both out there messing around. And he challenged Facundo Sola to a penalty shootout. And guess what? Raja beat Facundo Sola in a penalty shootout. It obviously worked because he scored that lovely penalty there. So he thought that was quite funny. He beat an 8-goaler at the penalties. Whether Sola let him win, I don't know, because here comes Fakun here on the near side. He gets tackled by Zavaleta. Pops out the back, John.
Really nice of him. Really nice backhand as well by Cedro Strada. He needed to get it, but it's here now with Min Podesta. Podesta looking to run around the outside there of Teo Lecao. Has he got the speed? The two greys coming together again. It's Lecao who finds his teammate Cedro Strada. Watch for Zavaleta. Zavaleta wants to pass and Zavaleta gets the pass. Now we're going back to the running pole of earlier. Look at the speed of Raja Karim at the front to Cedro Strada and Capella come together. Cedro strong, Capella stronger. Comes here now for the big hitting number 4 of Ojo Caliente. And they've split the ground open. It's going to be here with Facundo Sola. Sola with the shot down the ground. Zavaleta coming back. He's not going to catch Facundo. Facundo with the half swing, with the approach, with the goal shot, with the... Yes, it is the score.
with the score. Takes them to 10. They've got momentum back. They are now back in the game. They had a bit of a stale period, but look at them go. What a break. And that was fed by that beautiful backhand from Alfredo Capella. It was so long, so straight, and it was read beautifully by Sola. And Facundo Sola takes that for a huge run to goal. 10 goals to 8. Brilliant play from Ojo Caliente. Just staying ahead slightly of Klinova Circular. And a whistle as they come back to the middle here. Just to check a horse, make sure everybody's okay. FirlamentoRacing.com, FirlamentoRacing.com. If you'd like to have a look at that, look them up. You can discover all about investing or having a share, part of syndicate, horses, breeding, getting involved. It's a really new initiative and it's really exciting. Have a look at that.
So ball comes back in play, goes out left looking for Cedro Strada. Strada, the open backhand played by Capella. Look, play there by Alfredo Capella, who's able to get there, but one of the things about having quite so much distance on the ball, it does give time for the other players to come back as well, as it's here now with Teo Lecao. Oh, Lecao went for the big one. You heard the groans of the crowd there as it's here with Zavaleta. No is for cool. Yes is Facundo's answer.
Yeah, I think Zavaleta thought he was all right. He thought he was nearest to it, but the line actually had just come closer to Sola's. And Ojo Caliente will get that line from here. A little chat. There's a little talk from Facundo to Capella. The big hit, number 4. Will he sail it down? Don't just watch what he does. Watch where everybody else goes. What's he going to do? Ooh, look at that. There it goes. Can it stay in? Sola runs after it, but it's just got too much power. He's just so super strong. He has his Weetabix and his mate in the mornings, and he's good to go. And that is unbelievable. Big hit from Capella. If you want somebody to pass the ball up to you, you get Capella to do it. Unbelievable stuff here. 10-8.
You were going to do some research, Carl, about how many sticks that he breaks in a year.
Yeah.
Did you ever find out?
No, I'm going to ask him after this game, actually. So, yeah, good point. You've reminded me.
So, near side backhand played. It is going to be Alfredo Capella now. Capella turning though quicker. The umpires are happy with Teo Lecao. Lecao hits the backhand, but it goes here now for Min Podesta. Podesta turns it round. Behind him will be Facundo Sola, but it is still here with the number 2, Frojo Caliente. Now he does look for Solo. Good play by Ana Escobedo, but just getting round to him in time as Cedro Estrada, quicker than Capella, turns it round. Cedro slows it down. Opens up the shoulders, sends it long down the ground, looking for Zavaleta, but here now, Capella, he went for it all. You saw that, but it's going to be Zavaleta. Zavaleta puts it up for Raja Karim, but it goes wide. That one would have flown if Capella had connected.
Yeah, literally. His whole body went into that. I'd love to have a slow-mo of when Alfredo hits the ball. I'd love to see how much flex happens to the stick, to the mallet, to his arm, to the horse, to everything. It would be a big study. Someone else is laughing, saying, I'd love to have a slow-mo of Alfredo Capella in my wall as well. Here we go. Up to Facundo Sola. He says, leave it back, leave it for me, leave it for me. Great call from Alfredo, talking to each other. Anna's gone up, and here comes Capella again, John.
So nice work now as Alfredo Capella reaches out in front. Just keeps it inside the boards. It's still here now with Capella. Looking to chase him down and doing really well was Juan Gris Zavaleta, but it's the passes that were connecting in the first half. The turning, the anticipation hasn't quite been as hot from Clanova in the second half as now Facundo Sola, the auto back to himself. He could get there first time, does for second, but Cedro Estrada watches, but only watches in vain as Facundo Sola comes through. Now comes Capella. Capella just putting a little bit of speed towards it. Comes back round again, but the umpires, just it gets a little bit scrappy, do blow the whistle.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Sola had a really lovely a very nice run to goal. But Capella had to come back on it. He had to do a little turn round to try and get back to that mistake, but he couldn't quite do it without causing a foul. So it has been a foul against Capella and Ojo Caliente. And they'll bring it up to Clinova Circular. An opportunity for them to have a penalty to bring them to 9. 1 goal in it. It's game 29 here of the league matches. 29 games we've played so far. 19 teams have come forwards to this tournament. Some of the strongest and most competitive teams in the world fighting it out for the Gold Cup. First played for in 1956, this prestigious tournament. And we've had many a big name competing for it. From all of the legends in polo to royalty. The late Duke of Edinburgh, Prince Philip, played a couple of times and won it a couple of times. It's the one everybody wants on their mantelpiece. Here we go, Strada. It's a great shot. It's high. Has it got the... Yes, it has. Oh, hang on, people. Hang on, live stream. Hang on, pitch side. The flag man thought he was up. The umpire thought it was up. They all said it was wide, but the umpire says it was up. And let's have a look. They'll check on the VAR if they're going to challenge that. But every single green player said it was wide. The flag man and the umpire thought it had gone through. Hold fast, everybody. It's tense stuff here. Now's a good time to tell you what the F1 Grand Prix results are. Or no, I'm not going to. Don't force me. Right, let's see. Okay, let's have a look at this replay now. We're watching the VAR. It's a brilliant strike from Strada. It goes up, it goes so high. But as it tails off in between the posts, they're just looking to see whether it is actually a goal or not. It's quite hard to see with the sun in the drone's eyes. Big call this, ladies and gents. Big call. No goal. No goal. is the decision from the umpires after VAR, TMO, whatever you want to call it. They've reviewed it, all the umpires and the third man, and it is no goal. Ooh, that would have been 9-10. Yeah. So we're back to 8.
It's great for technology we have at our disposal now. I know people talk about it in the football and other sports. We've spoken about it a lot in this tournament, but when it does really have an impact in a way that's needed there, you can see why we do take our time with those decisions. As it's here now with Min Podesta. Podesta sends it down the ground looking for Sola. You had to be careful.
Facundo Sola thought he was okay on the pony with the goggles.
I'm not sure the way he was talking to Min, he thought he was okay.
No, sure.
Asking what that pass was.
Yeah. Like, Min, what are you doing? You've put me in the lion's mouth.
Hospital pass, could you liken that to on a rugby? Yeah. Or less physical, but yeah, you saw that one coming and he had no choice.
So Clonova have another opportunity, ladies and gents. A bit of a stop-start on this, but they've got an opportunity to go again. This time, hopefully, between the posts a little bit more so we can get that goal for them. Same consistency, same power, just need to move it over by about 3 meters, please, as you strike it in the air. Easier said than done.
Give it back to Raja.
Yeah. Here we go, Strada. Strada! Up, up, up. No problem this time. Straight through. Clinova Circular. 9 goals to 10. There's 1 in it, and that is a good bit of consistency there. You think the pressure would be on him second time round, but he managed just to curve it in a little bit tighter in between the posts. It doesn't matter how high it goes. It's all about whether it's in line with the 2 upright posts, and that time it was.
Loving the battle of the 2 big hitters of Cedro Strada and Alfredo Capella. They just playing that kind of old school manner. Send it forward, send it long as we hear the buzzer go. As it's sent long, as we say it, this time by Podesta. Looking for Capella at the front, but it's going to be Lacau and Capella. Left now for Facundo Sola, but the speed there, which Lacau came round, really impressive. Now, can they find time? I think the first buzzer has gone, so it's going to be one more attack, and it's going to be Alfredo Capella. No, it's not. The whistle's been gone. They'll stop him in his tracks just as he gets ahead of steam.
Yeah, I think the whistle there, the umpire is going to blow that. We'll tell you why the umpire blew that when you come back for the 6 chukker. We don't want you to go anywhere here on the live stream. And here, pitch side, there's one more chukker. This could go either way. There's 1 ball in it, 1 goal in it. We'll see you in a few moments. Welcome back, everybody, for the last chukker. There he is, the big man. We're just talking about Alfredo Capello and on what a dynamic and big hitter he is. Sometimes that plays for his favour. Well, most of the time that plays for favour, but now and again he just gets a bit too much power on it, and sometimes they're rushing back to get hold of those big backhands or rushing forwards, and just allows a bit of time for the others to get in on there. So interesting dynamic talking about that and about how he links up with Facundo Sola, because he's Mr. Accurate, and in the midfield there he's running around doing loads of things, picking up these balls from Capella, and then that has a knock-on with Min Podesta. So it's all about how they gel and make sure these passes are as accurate as possible. Anna, what a great game she's had. Brilliant to see her out there on this grey, Anna Escobedo. Let's have a look at the horses. Let's go with Clenova first. We've got Open Aurora for Raja Karim, Fiorella for Teo, Juan Gris Savaleta on Sol, and Isidro Estrada on Sandy. Here we go. We are back in play for this chukker. There is a shot on goal, and it's gone. It's gone. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What a shot. Brilliant play and a brilliant opening to the sixth chukker. Was it Teo? It was Teo. Well, look at that from 60 yards. 60-yard line, pops it in. And there we go. Well done, Teo Lacau. We are 10-10 already in this chukker, opening up Clenova. What a great way. Who is your MVP? If you're watching the live stream, do drop us a message on the YouTube comments. Who is your MVP? Let us know who you think it is. We're 10-10 here. Who's going to lift the Argentine Ambassadors Cup this year? I don't know if some of you remember last year's Argentine Ambassadors Cup, but it absolutely rained and rained and rained in the afternoon. It had been a really nice morning. And then this time, a year ago, it absolutely teamed it down with rain. And we commentated and we sat under umbrellas and in marquees watching a very wet game. But today, gosh, couldn't be further from the... Oh, hang on, Roger. Here we go. Couldn't be further from the truth there, from the rain, because we are so in the heat at the moment. It's lovely. Great polo weather with a bit of breeze in the air. Right, picks up Sola, Facundo. Capella goes left. Intercepted, but whistle as that play was played towards a Clenova player. Umpire blew. Sola had it. Sola goes under the neck right next to Teo, next to Min Podesta, sorry.
I think it's going to go against Sola.
Yeah.
He checked and then he went for the next shot as Teo came in.
Yeah.
Sure, I don't think we had a name for Teo. I'm not sure if that's not Sprite he's back on here.
I think so. It looks like that one that he came out on in the beginning.
I'd have had a bit more white on the face, this one maybe.
And it's a bit lighter. I think Sprite's a bit darker. If you know, please let us know. Clenova have an opportunity here for possession to try and take a set play. So, just hitting a bit of traffic there, so they get given a penalty against Ojo Caliente for Clenova Circular. Now just watch, Raj is up there with Anna. Teo's in the middle here. Savaleta goes for the run. There's a beautiful strike to find Teo. He's been a goal-scoring machine. Can he finish off? He's right in front of goal.
Backhand.
He can't.
So I can't backhand play, turning it around again. We'll come here with Cedro Estrada. Cedro taps in. While to his left went Lacau. Through him both comes Facundo Sola. Now, Facundo Sola has a look. He's got Alfredo Capello on Legendaria in this chukker. That grey that is so familiar to the crowd here at Cowdray Park, but it's still here with Facundo. Facundo fights his way through. All he needs is an inch, and he will take it. Facundo Sola, it's rolling on. Backhand off the line. Juan Gris Savaleta, how about it? Yes, that does deserve a round of applause as Lacau just leaves it behind. Here now with Alfredo Capella. The dummy backhand, looking to go round Teo Lecao. Alfredo forcing his way through, turns it right now, putting it under his spell. He's got two players crowding him round. Is here now with Cedro Estrada, stolen again by Facundo. Can he finish what he started? Facundo Sola leaves it for Podesta, who leaves it in turn for Capella, who leaves it in turn for somebody. And Escobedo comes through. They all had to go.
No whistle.
But it's going to be Clanova. Nope, they're still coming again. The tail backhand and eventually putting a bit of order
there we
on
go,
it.
Teo.
Teo Lecao sends it down at the ground. What a nice game this has been. Like we've said, it's just gone back and forth. There's been a little bit of scrappiness in front of goal in occasion, but ultimately it's been a really open, entertaining game as Cedro Estrada looks to bring it round the corner now. Cedro checks up in front of Cabela. Look for Raja Karim. Raja calling for the pass. Cedro Estrada sends it off. We got a great spot of that one as it goes down the ground, looking for Lecao. Back there's Podesta. Podesta got the near side backhand, and now they come back down the other way. Facundo Sola behind him will come Alfredo Capella as Sola slows it down on the far side on the boards. Now with Alfredo, look for Ana Escobedo down the centre of the ground as Alfredo Capella just gets his stick hit out the way by Teo Lecao, turned back round by Cedro Estrada. Cedro now takes it up towards the 60. Estrada for Clanova, in between Podesta and Capella still. The big hitting number 4 for Clanova, just taps it left. Now he puts on the speed, and it's going to be Cedro Estrada. He's got the gap. Cedro Estrada, can he find it? Oh, it deflects off the horse and wide left of Facundo Sola.
Wow, I think we had running there for about 2 minutes there, John. That's unbelievable. Estrada, we thought he had it. Capella went in to defend. Sola went in to defend. It just bounced off. It came off a pony, and looking at the replay, it bounced off Facundo Sola's Ojo Caliente horse and just went down over the back line. If it comes off a pony, we'll just make sure he's okay. He's just getting off. Did he get caught on the hand there? I think he might have got caught on the hand in defence there. Facundo Sola just trying to come in, but he stretches it out. Hopefully he's all right. 10-10. Who will lift the Argentine Ambassadors Cup? Both of these matches, both of these teams have lost 2 games each. Oh, thank you so much. We've got a great comment coming in. Best live coverage in the UK. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you to say. Well, we all trying our best here, trying to give you as much coverage from the British Open, from this Gold Cup. Do let us know your comments, your feedback, if you'd like to see any more. Facundo Sola is just remounting now. He scored 16 goals in this tournament, ladies and gentlemen. 16 goals in this tournament. Pablo Madonna leads the goal scoring at the moment with over 40 goals. He is leading goal scorer at the moment. He's playing for Akasha. They won 3 games and lost 1, but Pablo Madonna, the legend, leads the goal scoring table at the moment. Sola just talking to the rest of his team and to the umpire. .334 we have on our clock. It came off a pony. It came off Sola's pony. So it will be a hit in. Everybody using this opportunity to change onto fresh horses. Strada just coming back. Isidro just coming back onto the field. And have a good look at the horses as they go past you, ladies and gentlemen. Look at them. They are in fine, fine fitness. We've got some of the best athletes out there, condition-wise, the shine, the colour, the ability to do what they do. There's nothing like a polo pony out there, the breed-wise. More exciting games coming tomorrow. We have 4 games tomorrow. 2 on Tuesday. Couple more on Wednesday. And then by Wednesday or Thursday, we will know who has made it through to the quarterfinals. We've got a rough idea of some teams at the moment, but until everybody has played all their 4 matches, their 4 qualifying matches, we won't know who's going through. Quarterfinals is next weekend. We've got very exciting quarterfinals to battle through. So we are halfway through this last chukker. It really is a tied ball game here, and such a nice game that we've been treated to for the Argentine Ambassadors Cup. Capella, he didn't put too much on that time and came Sola for the run, but they come back in defence, but he's got another man with Min Podesta.
Min Podesta sends it. It wasn't quite the shot with the left angle he was looking for, but he's going to have another go here. Is Min Podesta. He knows Capella's not far away, but he goes on himself. It's Podesta in front of goal. Open backhand. Yes, he's got it.
Yes. That's what he did earlier. He had a cracking near side shot earlier on in the first half, didn't he? And he's just done it again. It's his trademark. Came across. Brilliant from Capella to set all of that up. He came through, Min Podesta on the near side, through traffic, cracking goal, puts them back in the lead. Ojo Caliente and Ana Escobedo's team, brilliant goal. He should be super pleased with that. Definitely MVP for me. He's been on fire. So Teo Lacau and Min Podesta are my two hot spots for MVP. Let us know on the live stream. Do you think it's Min? Do you think it's Teo? Or who do you think it is? Do you think it's somebody else? Let us know on the live stream. There is Zavaleta. Capella comes in defence.
So Capella, the big bump off by the opposition number 4, Cedro Strada. They want to tie us up again, but it's going to be brought around by Podesta. Min. To his left goes Ana Escobedo. Just a momentary moment of calm. We haven't had many of them as it's now on the run. The calm is over. They're running again with Cedro Strada just watching at the back. They've been very disciplined like this today. Have this Clenova organisation as it's here now with Lacau and Cedro Strada. They won't rush it. They've still got just under 2 minutes as they now went for the big shot. Didn't get the cleanest contact here now with Facundo Sola. Sola. The Argentinian on Argentine Ambassadors Day here as it's Facundo Sola. Went for it all, just left it behind. The open backhand, Ana Escobedo, no. It's now instead with Capella. Capella, the open backhand into the body of Cedro Strada, but it won't put him off as now round comes Min Podesta once more for Ojo Caliente. Watch for Alfredo Capella, who picks up the play in front of a couple of players in the Clenova colours. Capella brings the horse to a stop in front of the grandstand. Has a look to the right. He's there with Raja Karim. Capella reaches out. He may well have let that one get too far behind.
Well, Raja Karim was there and he saw Raja. He looked up. He took his eye off the line for a minute and then he had to come back and reach back for that ball. And as he went back for that ball, Capella, there was a Clenova player right behind him on the line. This could be crucial, ladies and gentlemen, because there's 1 minute to go. And if this goes to favour of Clenova and they get a set play from this, which I think they are, then they could take this and score, bringing it to 11-11. Then we're going to get a penalties and overtime. It's going to be like the World Cup. It's going to be so exciting. We can do overtime first, then penalties. I'm just getting ahead of myself. Here we go. 1 minute. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Vamos, vamos, Clenova coming up on the screen as well as Ojo Caliente. There's the hit. Do they need it? They need it, Clenova. They've got to score to get level, but there's a defence shot from Ojo Caliente.
Is that the play by Ojo Caliente and Min Podesta to win the game? We will see as now in again comes Facundo Sola. They're coming back at speed. There's still time for one more attack in this contest. The Argentine Ambassadors Cup is at stake, remember, as well as a chance in this St. Regis British Open as still, Cedro Strada under the stick of Capella. Cedro Strada, can it reach Raja Karim or Zavaleta? Zavaleta coming in, but cool, composed defence at the back there by Facundo Sola now, who looks to go one more, couple of more shots maybe, and that will be it. It's here now with Alfredo Capella. Capella. Left of him comes Facundo Sola. They go for the big drive down the ground. It will stay in play as it goes back now. Going back in defence. There's just seconds left on this clock as Teo Lacau comes back here for Clenova. They've got to try and get a foul, you'd think, and they don't want to give away one, which may well have happened.
Ay, ay, ay. Wow. Clenova with the backhand. They turned onto it. Min Podesta was first to turn. 5 seconds on our timer here on the live stream. There is a penalty. It has been given. 2 green shirts to Ojo Caliente just to rub it in. It's looking like they've won. It's looking like they've kept this consistency, Ojo Caliente, that they've often dropped off in the second half. And they might even finish it with 12 goals to 10, depending on this. He's going to take it, the big man. It's a 60. We can see that he can hit the ball from anywhere on the field. Can he finish off? Alfredo Capella, 60 yards. Oh, it's beautiful. It's great. And that is it. That is 12 goals to 10. That's the final buzzer. Round of applause here, pitch side, for the Argentine Ambassadors Cup. And those of you on the live stream, it is Ojo Caliente that take their first win of the tournament. Their first win of the tournament with 12 goals to 10. Brilliant, brilliant game. Much polo played, nice and open, little few messy parts here and there as we talked about, but we enjoyed a nice open game at least at times. We saw there the stats. You can go from 5-5 it was in the second, and then it jumped to 5-8 Ojo Caliente, and then 9, 10, 12. They just slowly pushed it up, but Klinova just were always a little bit behind. Every time Zavaleta got it, or every time Strada got it, they just couldn't finish and be as consistent as they needed to be. But both teams now have played 3 games, and that is a 2-loss, 1-win record for Ojo Caliente, but that is a 3-loss record for Klinova.
I think it's also looking, we'll see the live table again. It is looking like in this league it's going to need 3 wins to get through, is the look. So, yeah, there was a feeling out here that it looked like they were having fun, which is really nice to see.
Really good.
Raja hit a penalty, and we'll see. I may stand corrected with more results to come if 2-2 can get you in a penalty shootout. But really nice open game. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, really nice, and really good to see so many people here for the Argentine Ambassadors Cup, and loads of guests here, and loads of people watching and supporting, local people from Midhurst and Cowdray, but people from further afield. And I think a lot of people walking past us here, John, and we're looking at the monitor, but I think that we're just chatting away to ourselves, staring at a Yeti fridge. But we are looking at the monitor. We've got a great Yeti fridge.
Carl's latest attempt for a
sponsorship deal.
With Yeti. I'll take with you with that one.
Yeah. It matches my car, though.
It does. It does. I won't say I advised on the colour. Passion advisor here against the Yeti as well.
Brilliant. No, really nice. Well done, everybody, and thank you so much to everybody that's sent in comments around the world. It's so good to see so many comments coming in on the live stream. We're just going to have a look at these players coming off here. MVP has been decided that it is Facundo Sola. He scored 4 goals. He scored 3 penalties. So really good play from him. And he did play well. And when he gets the ball, he's so tactical aware. But his attacking and his finishing is clinical.
Well, really good performance. I mean, when Facundo first sort of burst onto the scene, I remember he was here with Samaja for a few years, and he was part of some really exciting teams. And he was always the player who kind of drew the gas from the crowd. He got the most goals. He was at the top scorer list. But you see that he's MVP today with just for 4 goals. And that shows the other side to his game that has come on. And we've spoken how pivotal he's been for Ana Escobedo and all their success in the 18 goal as well, and has come back to the 22 goal now. And it's really nice to see him playing so well.
Yeah, he's won a British Open before. He's won a Cartier Queen's Cup before. He's also won a US Open before and a USPA Gold Cup. Let's have a look at the stats. Yeah, look, so 72% of the time Ojo Caliente led, 5% Klinova, which is 5%, but they still had an impressive 10. What it comes down to there, you can see penalties and throw-ins is where they've kind of got it. Drought, though, pretty similar. 8 minutes.
Similar. I've loved these lineup pro stats we're getting. And those droughts have always surprised me how long they are.
Yeah. Doesn't feel like that.
It doesn't feel like that.
That's a whole chucker in a bit.
Exactly. That's actually the shortest. I'm really interested by those, because it doesn't seem you often go whole chuckers without scoring, but we've been seeing teams with 14-minute droughts, 15-minute droughts. And
what do you think the longest one is? I think it's been up there in 16 minutes, hasn't it?
I saw a 15-minute one, I think, yesterday in the UAE.
And I think I had a 16 one with Ojo Caliente in Dubai, actually. Yeah. And there we go. Look at that. Oh, look at that. There he is. Little Solo and his kids there down there with an ice cream. Oh, Oh, he gets going. Can I have a bottle of water, please? And an ice cream. Oh, how cute is that? That is what it's all about. And Capello in the background. That is what it's all about. Family. Oh, there's a little hug coming in from Claire Milford Haven. Look at that. High five from Claire Milford Haven to Alfredo and to Facundo saying, well done. Such a huge part of Cowdray and Trippet's Claire Milford Haven. She's about to play next, actually. We've got a charity match here at Cowdray for the Merlos family, which we'll be covering, not live, but we'll be doing here pitch side. There's the momentum. Green Caliente, as you can see, blue Clinova. Moments for Clinova, but a lot of green there. My heartbeat, my caffeine heartbeat, we like to say. Look at that, it's a beautiful shot. Gusborne, a big thank you to you for your English sparkling wine. You are our official drinks partner here. And all of the people hubbling around and bustling of the Argentine ambassador's guests here. There is the penalty breakdown. So they got 30 yards penalty. There was 3 out of 3 for Ojo Caliente. That's kind of where they got a lot in their penalties. Look at there, they only dropped 160.
That was one that needed a VAR. Was that? No, that was that was Clinova. They needed a VAR on theirs, didn't they?
Yeah. As it stands, there we go. Look at that. Oh, they move up. Ojo Caliente going to 4th, but it's not enough, really. These two won't be making it through.
So, the key is, you can see that Fern Park, if they get a win, they will go through in League A. Dubai, they are, I would guess, unless I'm missing something, are they a shorter place? I think so. They've got 3 wins.
They've 3 wins.
They're definitely a shorter place. Just wanted to double check before I make a real fool of myself.
Shoreline have played all of theirs.
Yeah. So they need Fern Park to lose.
You got it. Yeah.
And I believe Fern Park play Ojo Caliente.
Yeah. Yes, Ojo Caliente have got more games to play.
And if they beat Fern Park, then there'll be 3 teams on 2 wins and 2 draws, which could result in a penalty shootout.
There you go.
So that's going to be a great
exciting
game. Yeah, that's exciting.
There he is, Ben Podesta. Wow, awesome near side goals today from him. Near side under the neck shots. 3 goals he scored. 2 of them were amazing under the neck near side shots that we often see the likes of Hector Castagnola and Perotto doing, but beautiful play from him. Such an accomplished 6-goal player. There, we talked about it earlier. Pablo Madonna, top goal scorers, up in the 30s, 31. Felix Carlos Esain comes in at 25. Carlos Tolly-Ulloa, 23. Benjamin Pinello, 20. And Sapo Cassette, 20. Pablo Madonna leads, though. He leads because Akasha lead, because they got loads of goals in from a team goal point of view. But that's nice to see your top 3. Your top 3 is Pablo Madonna. Felix Esain, he scored 12 the other day in one go. And then Tolly-Ulloa in 3rd. Top goals from this match. We'll see if we see any of those cracking near sides under the neck shot. This one just went over the line nicely from Facundo Sola. Oh, this was the cut shot from Teo Lecao. He cut it in, and then he had to go under the neck. Boom! Beautiful shot on the grey. This is they had a bit of good open polo here. You can see Teo Lecao again. Look at that, connecting well. Coming off the back of his Aureus final in the Open. Great shot from Ojo Caliente out wide, and it found the post. That was a beautiful goal as well. This pitch is running really well here. Nice and fast, open polo. Another big one. This time was from Zavaleta. Oh, this is Mins. I think this might be the near side. Look, he chucked it over onto the near side. Here it comes. He taps, and then he's got to go near side under the neck. Oh, no, this was the back one. This is the back one. Well, near side backhand. Yeah, really nice.
Some really nice goals today. Teo Lecao at the end. I love that opening goal out of the line out of his as well.
Set the bar, really, didn't it? Well done, Ana Escobedo. She's got to be happy with that. Congratulations to you. Thank you so much from John Kent and Carlino Martinez here from Cowdray. It's 4 games tomorrow. We're going to bring you every single one of them where we can. We've got games here at Cowdray, one at Guards Polo Club on our away fixture. And we look forward to seeing you all again tomorrow. We're hotting up closer to quarterfinals. We hope you've enjoyed it. Stay classy, Cowdray. Bye for now.